Boruto Two Blue Vortex Chapter 22 shows Jura going straight after Boruto to kill him, as opposed to getting Ryu's Thorn Bulb or Matsuri's Thorn Bulb. He just kind of goes past Ryu to go after Boruto, and then Konohamaru runs past Jura with the Thorn Bulb of Matsuri. So, I'm curious as to whether or not, why does he specifically go after Boruto when it feels like it would be much better for him to say, you know what, I need my comrades, I need my friends, or I need my fellow Shinju to help defeat Boruto and his comrades. Let me grab their Thorn Bulbs and revive them back to life, as opposed to going straight for Boruto. Now, maybe present circumstances are different than the last time they faced off. He one-shotted, he sniped Boruto from far away, and then he was able to get Hidari's Thorn Bulb. So, he essentially took out two birds with one stone. He just shot him, and then he was able to take away Hidari's Thorn Bulb. But it's interesting that he doesn't just straight up reach for the Thorn Bulb on his own. Now, obviously Boruto is a threat, so if he tried to go after the Thorn Bulb, maybe Boruto stops him, or he still has to deal with Boruto anyways. Or, and this is just kind of relating to what they talk about in the chapter, is that Jura doesn't hold his companions, he doesn't hold the other Shinju, the other divine trees as, let's say, valuable. The only thing that really matters is that he fulfills, I guess, his purpose or gains knowledge from them, right? So, I think the main reason why Jura only ever cares or possibly has them around is to take in their feelings, to take in their emotions, right? It's the reason why he's kind of urging them to go after somebody that they care about or somebody that they like. You know what I mean? So, in Matsuri's case, Jura was actually able to feel Matsuri's feelings or her tears. You know, they transferred over to him. So, her sadness, her joy, her pain, all of it, he was able to feel as well, as far as we know. And it's interesting because he's basically using them, but he doesn't really care about them, if that makes sense. It would be like if an Inside Out, you know how Riley has the different emotions? And so if one of the emotions goes away, one of the other ones takes control and they're all over the place, you know what I mean? So Jura is, in this scenario, Riley, and then Hidari is, let's say, anger, you know? And then Mamushi is disgust. And then Matsuri is joy, and then Ryu is sadness, something like that. You know what I mean? So he's able to learn or pick up on their emotions from what they experience and confronting those that they want to devour, if that makes sense. So he's more so using them as tools to gain knowledge on love, on sadness, on different emotions that he's never felt before. Remember, this is the Ten Tails reincarnate. The Ten Tails has never been anything more than a giant monster being used for the Otsutsuki to devour and kill planets and stuff like that. So it's really interesting to see Jura finally have some sort of personality or be something more than just a monster. But he goes straight for Boruto, trying to kill him, instead of the others. Now, it's also possible that killing Boruto is top priority because he knows too much. That's what Jura says. And the others have no reasonable way of escaping that Jura knows of for the others. So, even if they did take the Thorn Bulbs, Jura would be able to get back and catch up to them in a heartbeat. One, via the claw grinds being able to teleport, and two, he could just fly and zoom over to them whenever he wants. So, it's kind of like a second hand, it's a second chore. It's not really about, what's it called? It's not about whether or not he stops them, I guess. It's more so like, I'm going to stop them, but they have nowhere to run. I just have to get, what's it called? I just have to defeat Boruto and kill him right here, right now. You know what I mean? So, with that, I think that there's also a possibility that Jura just doesn't really hold his Shinju companions in high regard. He doesn't see them as friends or value them. He doesn't have, his own feelings of love towards them. It's more so something that he's kind of learning, or they were all kind of created together because they were bitten by the divine tree or the claw grimes. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I think that Jura just doesn't really. I mean, I'm not going to say he doesn't care because I don't know that, but I will say that he's prioritizing killing Boruto over the Thorn Bulbs, you know? So it's possible that they're on the second, and what matters to him most is getting people out of his own way, out of his own thing, out of his own life or whatever he's trying to do. And Hidari and Mamushi maybe seeing this could have like some sort of a tension between Jura. Or if Ryu and Matsuri get revived, there's a potential that the two of them will be like, what took you so long? Or how come you went after Boruto instead of saving us? Or whatever, you know? So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But as for right now, I think Jura, in my opinion, is prioritizing Boruto. Because even if he tried to go after the Thorn Bulbs, Boruto would still be a threat. So, he cares. He doesn't care about the other Shinju. We'll have to see. But I think right now, it's a very interesting thing for Jura right now because, you know, all of the Thorn Bulbs are taken away and it's looking like they might get away. So we'll have to see what he prioritizes next. If they find a way to escape or they're about to escape, will Jura go after the Thorn Bulbs or is he going to stay with Boruto? Oh, we'll see in the next chapter. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah.